Coming up on this episode of the Village Idiom.
And a finocchio is the part, you got the archway over the top. It's not that. You got the hinges. It's not that. It's the natural wearing of the wood near the doorknob. It's like, oh, we need to repaint. We've got some finocchio.
Dum dum da da, Village Idiom.
Hello and welcome to the Village Idiom.
We are a podcast that every single week we choose a popular English saying, not always English. Have they always been English?
Right,
I think
Papa.
so. And take an admittedly shallow, hopefully comedic, once in a while interesting, if we're lucky educational, dive into its meaning, its usage, its origins. But mostly we're going to use it to hang our otherwise directionless conversation on. My name is Jurassic Mark.
And I am Skinny.
You are... Oh,
Yeah.
did you know that Jim Gaffigan had a new special in 2024?
No, is this the beginning of a joke?
No, I'll tell you why you don't know about it.
Okay.
It's on Disney Plus only.
Oh, okay.
Do you have that?
No.
Yeah. And it's called The Skinny.
Okay. I will look.
And listen, he's skinny. He lost all his weight, all his fat jokes.
Well, how's he have any material left?
Well, here's the you save material when you downsize.
You use less material.
You use less material.
It takes less material when you're skinny.
Here's the funny thing is the first, 10 minutes or so are still fat jokes. But he's like, now I know what it's like to be skinny and I'm just arrogant. Yeah, that's what we all think of you skinny people. You're arrogant. And he immediately turns to talking about skinny people as if he's a fat guy again. And it's a brilliant transition.
You think in his brain he's a fat guy?
Well, he talks about that. He's like, I'll be fat again. I didn't throw any clothes away.
I know myself.
I know myself. He's like,
We'll find out like in 2025.
He's like, all my success is 91%
water weight?
No, 91% drugs.
Oh,
and
is he on the O?
Yeah. What's the O?
The Ozempic?
No, what's the other one? He's on a different one. He's like, everybody comes
Oreos?
up. Everybody. He said, there's two types of people. One that sneakily go and visit my wife and say, is Jim okay?
Like that he's got cancer?
That's what he says. He goes, people are more likely to believe I have cancer than I put any effort into my life. And the other ones are like, oh, he's on what is it?
The Ozempic.
Ozempic.
Like
goes,
you don't know. Like,
and he's like,
oh, what's that mystery?
He's
thing I've
like,
never heard
I'm
of?
not. Okay, can we stop the rumors? I'm on Monjaro or something like that.
Whatever.
It's the same thing. And he goes, this appetite reduction or something like that. Suppression. He goes, yeah, it works wonders. And no wonder you guys stay skinny because there's no joy in your life. That's what it does. It sucks the joy out of your life. Anyway, it's pretty funny. I've only seen about half of it because I don't have Disney Plus either. But somebody played it for me. I'm like, what? I didn't even know about this.
Awesome. I will try and track it down. Well, a happy Boxing Day to you.
And to you, my friend.
And to you.
How did you do yesterday?
It was a good haul.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And this is what this episode is, our Christmas haul. I got this sweater.
Oh, we're talking about gifts?
No,
I
the
don't
Christmas haul, what you hauled in.
Oh, no. I carried things around is what I meant. Like moving things in boxes.
Oh, the Christmas haul.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, I didn't get anything. No. That was garbage.
You got garbage. That almost came out my nose. The gift giving part, that was garbage.
No, okay, so Boxing Day, I discovered, is not like a global phenomenon. This is a Commonwealth
Phenomena.
It's a Commonwealth thing.
Yeah.
So
the Americans have now picked it up.
Oh, have they?
Yeah. But it
Weird.
even when I was a kid, I have American relatives, and they would be like, what's Boxing Day?
So you're saying that the Americans picked up another commercial reason for Christmas? Is that what you're trying to?
I think
what you're claiming right now.
I think the real Christmas miracle is that it's Canadian, and they started using it.
So British picked up by the Commonwealth. And I was I was briefly looking at some bits and pieces of it, and there was a couple of thoughts on, because I don't do any research on the idioms. That's kind of your
idiom.
That's your territory. And so some interesting things have popped up about, like, maybe it was from like noble people boxing their wares to give to the poor, or boxing things to give to servants.
I always thought it had to do with boxing things up.
Yeah, so like in terms of getting rid of, so that because they got new crap.
Yeah,
that they can get rid of the old crap.
Is that actually the origin story?
I don't know if it's real or not. Whatever you think about it is probably just as valuable as what I think about it.
Well, I guess you know what that means. Well, what I was going to say before we segue here is, oh man,
or it might have something to do with like a church.
The movie Red One. Have you seen that? It's a new Christmas movie, came out this year in the theater with Dwayne Johnson and J.K. Simmons.
tight shirt. Is he in the jungle? And he's wearing a tight shirt?
No.
I probably haven't seen it then.
That's most of his other movies.
Interesting.
No, he's the bodyguard of Santa, and J.K. Simmons is Santa.
I was going to say, is he a spy?
Kind of.
The other one
But anyway, he's like, we don't get a day off. Well, we get one day off, Boxing Day. And I'm like, oh, it's funny.
America.
They're mentioning Boxing Day like it's just a thing.
An alternate on the possible, your thoughts have same value as mine, is that it might be related to like an alms box.
What?
Like putting alms for the poor, like putting little.
Is it terrible that I
trinkets
pictured
and cash?
chocolate covered almonds when you said that?
Alms? Well, alms have
what if
joy.
it's like an alms box?
Alms have joy and mouths don't.
I did not hear alms. Somehow I still heard almonds.
Katie Alms.
Chocolate covered almonds.
Yeah, so it might have something to do with taking, some cashola and putting it into a box.
Okay.
And so this box, it's Boxing Day. Like you've got an abundance, now give to the poor.
Interesting.
But not 1 minute before.
No.
It's
one day.
No. Once you have your extras, then give your surplus away.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't give what you don't have away.
Or give what you just got away because it was
nasty.
Garbage.
Sure. Or just hope that there's a whole bunch of baby showers coming up or like weddings.
Well, I know we're one day after Christmas, but I took today's little movie quote, movie snippet, movie clip from a feature production called Krampus.
No.
So today's movie quote comes from the movie Krampus, and it goes a little something like this.
Your guess is as good as mine.
It doesn't show much of the movie.
Oh, there's no Krampus in there.
No, there's no Krampus.
Oh, Krampus the
But
Christmas demon.
Your guess is as good as mine.
Krampus the German Christmas demon.
Yeah.
Yes.
Krampus. Anyway, your guess is as good as mine.
Yes. So I don't know which one it means, whether it's alms for the poor or whether it's the rich boxing up their things for the poor or their servants or something like that. Who
Or
knows?
Almond Joy.
Whatever.
Yeah.
I'd be pleased if I was in need and someone came to me with a box of chocolate-covered almonds.
Maybe it was like, let's make a deal. Like, do you want this gift or what's in this box?
I'll take what's in the box, and when they show one of the other ones, then I'm going to switch to increase my chances.
Oh. Have you ever
I'm full Monty Hauling.
How good are you at those guessing games that are like, how many jelly beans are in this jar?
Not terrible,
Really?
I learned a
Trick?
yeah.
Count one layer?
So yeah, well, it's just a cubic trick where it's you can vaguely count. Okay, I think
This many rows.
Yeah, so there's like, okay, there's 20 this way, and there's 20 this way, and there's 20 this way. There's 8,000.
And you've been in the ballpark. Have you ever won something?
No, it's not like people walk around with big jars of jelly beans.
It's not an everyday thing.
You want this jar of jelly
Got
beans?
another one today. I'm really good at
Wouldn't
this.
believe it today. Again, it's like I'm sick of it. Yeah, it's
Have you ever heard the whole law of averages thing regarding this type of thing? So what they did with this, count the jelly beans in the jar, instead of just, doing it as a contest, this was a science experiment, is they had thousands of people give their guesses.
Okay.
And then they took the average of the thousands of guesses, and it was almost on the nose.
Really?
So as a whole, as a swarm, humans are amazing at this stuff.
Yes, there is that thing about the bell curve of group predictability.
So
You can't guess what any one person will do, but you can guess what a group will do.
So that must be this. Well, no, I guess it's a different angle on the same thing.
Yeah, this is all that's fascinating.
Yeah.
And your guess is as good as mine. I
By definition, your guess is as good as mine is something you say when you just have no idea.
okay. So this is a game I know you enjoy, and you can
Riddlink, Monopoly,
you can play it now.
Risk.
Okay. Because your guess is as good as mine.
Yep.
I did come up with I found some interesting words to see if you can come up with their actual meanings.
Okay.
Okay. Ready for this?
just
Illegitimate children,
their actual meanings.
play along at home. So there is an actual meaning to these words, but in the meantime, you just make a guess.
Okay.
Okay, just a guess.
Yeah.
And
I hope that you didn't actually write down the meanings, and so every time it's like, I don't know, your guess is as good as mine.
we just get into it, and it's like, I don't know either. Illegitimate children. I'm sorry, I'm like gaseous, but I'm for whatever reason this Diet Coke is delicious.
Gaseous clay.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. A widdershin.
A widdershin.
Widdershin.
Yep. That's
You know what a widdershin is?
Yeah. That's a tool. It's not the actual chimney sweep tool, but it's the when you replace the bristles on the end of a
This is actually crazy.
A chimney sweep, you're replacing the widdershins.
It's actually crazy.
What is it?
How far off you are.
Oh.
Okay. Okay, in a contrary or counterclockwise direction.
Is widdershin?
Widdershin.
So counterclockwise. Go the other way. If you're playing the game counterclockwise, if you're playing the game clockwise and you switch directions, it's okay. Let's play widdershin. Is that what you're saying?
Something like
that. Is that how you say it?
I don't even know how to use it in a sentence.
Oh, okay.
Your guess is as good as mine. Okay.
Nice.
Do something that you can throw in. Okay. A morka woovie. A morka mooey. Worka mooey.
You had that's not my sandwich accent there. Say it again.
Worka mooey. This is not my sandwich.
Worka mooey.
Worka mooey.
Can I have the spelling, please?
W-A-R-K. It's like Mark, but work. Like an upside down M, depending on.
I know what a W is.
Okay. A-M, which is an upside down W. O-O-W-E-E. Worka
mooey.
Worka mooey.
All right.
Worka mooey. This is not my
Now,
sandwich.
can I ask one question?
Yeah.
Are they all English words?
You know what? No.
Okay.
That is really interesting.
Workamui is a warrior's cry. The Aboriginals in New Zealand, they yell "Workamui," and then they run across the field to catch a sheep.
What was interesting is when that first came out, there was no sheep in New Zealand at the time, and until it was settled by the Europeans, who brought sheep with them. And now New Zealand is known for sheep.
Yeah.
It's got nothing to do. That's all lies. Okay. That's got nothing to do with anything. But your guess is as good as mine. It's a canoe or a seafaring canoe
Workamui?
with outriggers.
Oh.
So used in places.
Or Workamui.
Oh, did I say it wrong?
Yeah, you just had the wrong emphasis.
The wrong emphasis on the syllable.
Workamui.
Okay, final one.
Yeah. Oh, what? Only 3? Wait, we got to just say this because.
Your guess is as good as mine.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Finocchio.
No.
Finocchio. F-I-N-Occhio.
Spell Occhio.
Finocchio.
Is it like Pinocchio?
F-I-N-O-C-H-I-O.
Really?
Finocchio.
All right. Well, this is an Italian word.
Okay.
And this has to do with the doorways on homes. And a finocchio is the part, you got the archway over the top. It's not that. You got the hinges. It's not that. It's the natural wearing of the wood near the doorknob. It's like, oh, we need to repaint. We've got some finocchio happening. We've got some finocchio happening around the doorknob.
Your ability to do this is like unparalleled. No one makes crap up like you. Okay. It's actually a sweet fennel. Like fennel seeds, like fennel.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a sweet fennel.
Yeah.
Finocchio.
Yeah.
Or the brother of Pinocchio. Yeah, it's Finocchio.
Well, I just have to say this.
Let's hear it.
Your guess is as good as mine.
That's like right out of
Krampus.
That sounds like a video game.
Just keeps playing.
Yeah, your guess is like when you press a button or
Let's
something.
ask him again. Your guess is as good as mine. One more time.
Kind of Dark Knight-ish. So those are some things. Widdershins,
Morkamindi.
Morkawooey? No,
Workamooey.
I'm reading it and I can't get it right.
Workamooey.
And Finocchio.
And Finocchio.
Yes. Who are 3 people who have never been in my kitchen.
Okay, well, since you brought a game, I brought a game.
Oh,
a game that we haven't done in such a long time. I'm going to give you 3 options as to where our idiom today, which is your guess is as good as mine, actually comes from.
Village children, chime in on this one.
Today, since the word guess is in the title, we would have a guessing game.
Okay.
So, number 1, did the idiom, your guess is as good as mine, come from a very old-timey radio call-in game show?
Okay.
That's number 1. Number 2, did the idiom, your guess is as good as mine, come from, and this is a bit of a weird option, tailoring and alterations / speakeasies?
Okay.
Tailoring and alterations / speakeasies. And the last one,
Your guess is as good as mine.
the last one, did it is it just your guess is as good as mine?
Oh, no. Is it one of those again? We've been on a run of these.
I don't know. I gave you 3 options.
You know what? I'm a betting man. I go with C.
Your guess is as good as mine?
Yeah. It literally means your guess is as good as mine.
I can't find my... Oh, there we go.
You do have it somewhere.
Do you want the answer or do you want to get into origins?
No, let's find out where it comes from.
Okay, well, then you're going to love this next song.
Okay.
Said some words, where'd they go? Where'd they go? No one can know.
This is
I
extra
turned
delicious
around
today.
and looked
Why?
behind. Those words came from another mind. Origin.
Calories in it.
It's the Christmas edition. Good thing
Where did they put the calories?
All right. So the idiomatic expression was originated in America in the early 1900s.
Oh, is it a speakeasy then?
The earliest printed record dates back to 1939 in Waste Heritage, a novel by Irene Baird that reads this. Another guy was spreading it around. Sorry, my microphone is blocking me from being able to read. Another guy was spreading it around that Laban had a swell job offered him, but he wouldn't take it because he wanted to stick with the boys. So, Harry, your guess is as good as mine. As for the origin and why it was used in this novel, your guess is as good as
did
mine.
I get it?
Yeah.
Oh, I knew.
Yeah.
The moment you said it, that it was just useless.
There is nothing. Nothing.
That makes sense.
Yeah, your guess is as good as mine.
'Cause it's like this last little stretch has been just right on the nose.
Well, maybe next week will be better.
Just let me give you advanced heads up. Nope, it's probably not.
Yeah, your guess. There's literally nothing other than like this. Like that was the earliest in print that I could find. It was 1939, But I really thought there'd be something to this one because it doesn't mean go ahead and guess. It's a weird way of saying I don't know.
Like, just you want to use more words.
Yeah, you know how you can shorten saying I don't know.
So does it make you sound less stupid? Like when you're like, I don't know, like making like a personal.
Oh, it makes it about the other person.
Yeah, it's like your guess is as good as mine. So it's not like you have to take responsibility for your own ignorance.
Maybe
Right.
it's just a deflection.
Your guess is as good as mine.
Thanks.
What do you think?
Sounds
about
like
this?
a compliment. Thank you.
I don't know what to think about this. You're not an idiot.
What is the correct reply to your guess is as good as mine? So you're like, hey, what time does the bus come?
Is it?
What time does the bus come? Your guess is as good as mine. Well, what was your guess?
Well, I have a.
That's what I think the best
I have
response
a map.
is.
I have an app that tells me. So
my guess is better. This is actually not really even a guess.
I was thinking about guessing. Maybe this happened to you this Christmas, as in yesterday, or sometime in your life.
Another Christmas, perhaps.
Another Christmas. Again, December 25, pre-Boxing Day.
Yeah, yesterday.
Have you ever had a situation where you've guessed what's in a box?
Totally.
By how did you go about? What was your method?
Oh, like you go
Tell
out
us
of your
your
way
secrets.
to figure it out?
Yeah. What are your secrets for the Village Idiom children?
Well, not so much a Christmas present, but I remember I was for a short little stint.
No, just answer a different question then. Go ahead.
It's the same thing.
Okay.
For a little stint, I was into collecting the mini Lego figures.
Okay.
And that they're selling in those little pouches by themselves.
Okay.
And so they showed like this series has these characters. So I'd like feel through the package. I'm like, feels like a mohawk. Oh, it's that guy. I already got that guy. Feel through. He's got a this. I already got that guy. You're like, I don't recognize this. Which one? Oh, I need him. So there's that kind of guessing. And but
That's funny.
But I don't know that I think I've just guessed because I've known, whether it's from my parents or whoever, it's like, I kind of know what they're going to get me.
Like, have you had in the same, I think of like at the game store, some players like to feel the packs of cards. They're foiled. Like you can't see what's inside.
Right.
But somehow they have it in their head that there's
They
a
can
weight
tell.
difference.
Oh.
If it's a special, it's got specials because they've got like, they're foiled or
Like,
whatever.
Like in Pokemon or whatever.
Yeah, but we're talking like these are like just
Micrograms.
Yeah, exactly. Hundredths of a gram. Like it's like it can't be possible to tell by just nope, this one's different. But somehow they think they can. So
Are they ever right?
I don't know.
I guess sometimes they are, sometimes they aren't.
Enough that it's a theory.
Yeah. No,
Maybe you've wanted something and you're like, this box is about the right shape. And
It's always I had a birthday recently.
Okay.
And I received a gift that's sitting right over there. And it was always is this a calendar or is this a record? Calendar, record. So you give it a little squeeze to see if you can feel the disc inside the calendar.
Mm-hmm. Bend it a bit.
And you're like, when you hear it crack, it's not a calendar.
Then you know for sure
It's a record.
this is
It was
valuable.
a record.
Yeah. Well, that's a good point.
Yeah. So there's ways. You smell it.
I don't think of things that I particularly get that are scented.
Oh.
Because I'm a dude. Yeah.
Right. I did get a scented candle for my birthday as well.
That makes sense.
It's apple cinnamon or apple pie cinnamon. It's something like apple.
I remember getting a kid as a kid. I didn't get a kid. Like I didn't open up a gift that it was a kid.
Yeah.
Like
Not this year.
a mail order.
Not this year.
Someone. Anyways, I was after an RC car. Like it was like,
yeah.
Please, God,
Pray about it.
If you're real, make one of these gifts an RC car. And I don't know, something about the box and just the feel of the center of mass of things. You're like, this is a car, and it was a car. So, and at that day, I knew I had the ability to see into the future.
So this is one thing I do is somebody hands you a card. Like, let's say it's at church or it's around your birthday.
Shake it for money. If there's no money, throw it away.
It's just the slightest bend. It's like, gift card. It's a gift card.
So we do that. My daughter did this. It reminded me of this. So it's Christmas time. People are handing out Christmas cards, whatever. And so she's like, "Can I open these cards?" We got a few on Sunday. People give us cards. So she just stares at me, not looking at the card at all. Opens it up. Opens up the envelope. Shakes it. Nothing falls out. Just chucks it to the side. It just cracks me up.
Is that your youngest daughter?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's funny.
I can imagine.
Yeah. And then she's just laughing.
She is pretty funny.
Yeah. So yeah, these are the things. Okay.
Well, I don't want to interrupt you. Oh wait, you got some?
That was a hilarious stream of words. Oh yeah. This I did come across this. I have the weird ability of guessing what's inside a wrapped present. You can say it's a gift. Continue.
All right. Riddling is a game we like to play. It takes a two-part trivia-based question, requires a two-part overlapping answer, overlapping by sound, syllable, word, or word. So, for example, just a mere 7 days ago, when we did the idiom weather the storm, we left you with this one. What goes up when rain comes down is the queen of jazz. What goes up when the rain comes down is the queen of jazz. And I said it's a riddle within a riddle. So let's take the first half only.
What goes up
when rain comes down?
Vapor, humidity.
What goes up when rain comes down? That's the riddle part.
I want to go Ella Fitzgerald for the second half. So I'm going to go with Ella. What goes up comes down.
What goes up when rain comes down and ends in Ella?
Umbrella, Ella Fitzgerald. Umbrella Fitzgerald.
That's it. Yeah. See, the riddle is what goes up when rain comes down? An umbrella.
That cooked my noodle a bit.
Yeah. So that's how you play riddling. The answer is not umbrella. The answer is not Ella Fitzgerald. The correct answer is Umbrella Fitzgerald.
Well, that was moving, and I have two more.
Okay, I got two more.
We have four together.
That's crazy.
Let's do three and give one to the Village Idiom children.
Do you want to guess what mine are?
Well, I hope it's not one of these.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, here we go. This Commonwealth post-Christmas event sings Harry Belafonte while tallying bananas.
Say it one more time.
This Commonwealth post-Christmas event sings Harry Belafonte while tallying bananas.
We have a studio audience today. If they know the answer, they're more than welcome to shout it out, but they won't beat me because I'm going to say it's Boxing Day. Oh,
it is. Okay. You
got it. Here's one for you.
Sure.
I have no idea, and neither do you, with this very popular sandbox video game. I have no idea, and neither do you, with this very popular sandbox video game.
Your guess is as good as Minecraft.
Correctamundo.
Perfect. Okay. Final one for me. Mark Twain's young boy adventurer eats sweet fennel.
Oh.
Mark Twain's young boy adventurer eats sweet fennel.
Shoot.
Mark Twain's young boy adventurer. Let's start there.
Tom Sawyer. Huck Finn. Huck Finocchio. Oh. It's not that's why I was stuck. I'm like, Sawyer show. All your what was the first one? Huck Finocchio.
There you go. Good
Okay,
for you.
sweet. I got one more, and your guess is as good as mine of whether I'll find it here. But why don't you tell everybody how they can play along?
Illegitimate children, we would love to hear from you on Instagram at the.village.idiom or email us thevillageidiompodcast@gmail.com or whether it's the Facebook, the YouTubes, or the X at 3 Minutes Gone.
Here it is. Known for saying things like, "Thanks for noticing me," is what I say when I don't know the answer.
One more time.
Known for saying things like, "Thanks for noticing me," is what I say when I don't know the answer.
And that is 3 Minutes Gone.
Did you get that one?
I like your impersonation.
Thanks,
Pretty
man.
spot on.
Thanks, man.
It's winner. Chicken dinner. Well, happy Boxing Day.
And to you.
To you and yours.
Whoa.
Whoa, get back on that treadmill, fatty.
Yep. I'm Jurassic Mark.
I'm Skinny.
And this is 3
Minutes Gone.
Your guess is as good as mine.
That's 3 minutes gone.